Leicester has so much to see and do. There are the well-known things, such as the sports teams, the Leicester Tigers, Leicester City Football Club, but also some lesser-known ones, including a replica of the Statue of Liberty, a number of theatres, huge street art, a phenomenally impressive war memorial, along with other incredible Victorian architecture, from the town hall to old factories. In this video, I will cover the above and more, including location, useful information, and some historical context, so please stay to the end for all the detail. I hope you enjoy. Please like and subscribe. Thank you for watching Eclectic Experience, change seen through images. I recently visited Leicester to see how it had changed since 1989. As well as doing a video on that change, link at the end, I was also reminded of and came across so many things of interest here. If you're a visitor or student to Leicester, this is the second video I've done on what is available. Again, the link to the first is at the end. For reference, on this map of Leicester, the clock tower is here and the station is here. And these are the areas we'll be looking at, starting at around the station. Located on London Road, Leicester's railway station is an impressive Victorian building that is statutorily listed. There are very good information boards on its history just inside the building. Moving up London Road, past an interesting mix of buildings, including the picturesque pub the Marquis of Wellington. Then back a little way down the hill to University Road, where, not surprisingly, the university is. But before getting to the university, we walk past New Walk, which was established in 1785, so it's nearly a 240-year-old pedestrian way between the town centre and what is now Victoria Park. Interestingly, the walk was created as a pleasant way for the townspeople to get to the racecourse, which used to be located on the park before it moved further out to Oadby. New Walk is actually a Grade 2 listed park and garden. Roughly in the centre of New Walk is one of Leicester's museums, in a grand Victorian building. It has a very mixed collection, but includes some Egyptian artefacts, and has special exhibitions as well. When I was there were some old photos of Leicester, which were very interesting, and neatly brings me back to University Road. This is a picture that was on display taken in 1977, where we can see the university on the left, the War Memorial in the centre, and de Montford Halls on the right. This is de Montford Halls in 2024. It's a key event space, constructed in 1913. And then moving just along is the very impressive Arch of Remembrance War Memorial, which is approximately 21 metres tall. It is huge. It was designed by the famous architect Sir Edwin Landseer Lutyens, who also designed the Cenotaph in London. Further along University Road is the university itself, seen here from behind from Victoria Park, with its 3 distinctive tower blocks. Further along the road is the Welford Road Victorian Cemetery, with some very impressive headstones. Moving on from the cemetery and looking down the hill, we can see Morrisons, but far more significantly, there's a pub there called the Counting House, which has a fantastic clock tower. This pub is actually all that remains of a once large cattle market. It was actually here until 1988. The building used to be the refreshment rooms. Now if we move just a little bit further on, it's actually just down the road from Leicester Football Club, which has been at this site since 2002. Before that, it was at Filbert Street. Leicester has the River Soar running through it, and it also has a canal. The canal, in effect, straightened out parts of the river, but left the river as well, and this created quite a few islands. The canal itself and the river are well worth walking along, but what I want to draw your attention to is here, where Gimpson Bridge crosses the river. In the middle of the road, you will see a copy of the Statue of Liberty. It was actually taken from a shoe factory, one of many that used to be all over Leicester, and there's a sign explaining about it. Moving back towards the city on Welford Road, we come to the grounds of Leicester's top division rugby union team, Leicester Tigers, which was founded in 1880. Looking away from the Tigers ground is what looks like an impressive castle with towers and battlements. Leicester has the remains of a castle, but it's not this. This is in fact Leicester Prison, built in the 1820s and 1840s, and the gatehouse is actually Grade 2 listed. Well worth seeing from the outside. Leicester has a couple of theatres, with the Curve being the newest in the city's cultural district. This theatre opened in 2008. It is right next door to the Athena, which used to be an Odeon and is a fantastic Art Deco building. Odeon relocated to the old cattle market site on Freeman's Common. The street art in Leicester is incredible, especially near the Curve, though there is a lot throughout the city. One particular impressive piece, not only because it is so high, is on the Premier Inn Tower near the station. There's also a few others as well which are equally fantastic. Leicester has lots of very impressive Victorian buildings and factories throughout the city, including old banks and old hotels, and this old leather factory right next door to the Curve. There's also the Town Hall, and we must include the clock tower, which is a great focal point for the centre of the city. Another great thing about Leicester from a visitor's point of view is that these signs are everywhere, explaining all about the various interesting parts of the city. The historical ones are even categorised into time periods. There are a huge number of food outlets and restaurants in Leicester vying for your custom. I thought this one had a great slogan to grab the attention. It was on Belgrave Gate, just down from the Haymarket. I hope you've enjoyed this video of some of the highlights of Leicester, along with some quirky bits. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and click the alerts bell for future releases. The link to the first of the two videos I mentioned earlier is here, and the Change from 1989 videos is in the Leicester playlist, also seen here. Thank you for watching Eclectic Experience.